live. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Let me make sure we are good to go and there's no audio issues or anything like that, because lately, guys, it hasn't been very good. I think something's going on with one of our cords. And it does look like we are ready to rock and roll here. So hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Obviously, we are going to be going live looking at finding undervalued stocks. We're going to be looking at some tools, some things that pretty much every... Welcome. All right. Give me a big thumbs up if you guys can. Give me a big thumbs up if there's no audio issues. Let me know in the comments here. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing moving and grooving here. It is a little later like normal. You guys know how we rock and roll here. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. We're going to be looking at some stocks, finding some plays here that are, undervalued and carry some potential here. We're going to go through and looking at, a lot of the more popular picks here for today. We're also going to be looking at the standard and then seeing if they're worth the price tag. And like always, if you guys want to get this tool, I put it in the chat room so you guys can check that out like such. And let me make sure we are good. Let me send this out, just because sometimes my audio is not good, sometimes it's not. You know how many videos that I filmed where the audio has been bad. But all right, let's move on to the first stock here. Looking at some of the more popular plays here today, we got Starbucks being down 2%. We actually called this stock out, how it was getting a little overvalued here. And the reason I say that is, let's pull it up on the intrinsic calculator here so we can see. So Starbucks stock was trading for $93, and the reason I said that we could get definitely a little bit of some sell-off here is look at this 5-day chart. You guys can see, and yes, we're using Yahoo Finance. Cut me a break here. Cut me some slack. But you guys can see here, huge growth. I think that was like 25% return, and the reason why we got so much buying pressure is because of the announcement with the CEO. The old CEO here of Chipotle is joining Starbucks as the CEO. So, that's pretty crazy there. Let me see, which way do you guys like it better? Do you like it like this, where you can see all of it like that? Which way do you guys like it? I know I got stuff up here. Yeah, I can move that so it's not. But yeah, if that works good, let me know. We'll go like this. And obviously, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat room. That's the biggest thing why we go live, looking for plays here. But anyways, getting back to Starbucks here. So you guys can see the stock had this huge jump because of this announcement with the Chipotle CEO is joining Starbucks as the new CEO for Starbucks. And, this caused a huge amount of buying pressure because Chipotle in the past 5 years has had a return of about over 200%. So a lot of hype came in about this, but honestly, any action in the market is often an overreaction. And looking at this here, the growth estimates next year of 11% for Starbucks, I think is aggressive. And the reason I say that is because looking at the 5-year growth for Starbucks right now is not very good. You're down 2% if you invested in the stock 5 years ago. So for me, I understand they gave 11% growth rate, which gave the intrinsic value of $94, and that's its current price. So it's definitely, in my opinion, it could be a little overvalued, in my opinion. I expect like an 8 to 7% return, but yeah, I didn't like how they expect it 11. Any stocks you guys want me to look at, let me know. Let me know down below here. We got a lot of good buying pressure today. I want to go ahead and we had some comments about Nvidia. I know we talk about Nvidia a lot because it's one of the goats for investing here. Now, Nvidia stock here was up and down a little bit here today. Now, looking at this here, the EPS, earnings per share, is 1.71, and I know the growth rate's at 37, which I do think is fair. The reason I say that's fair is, AI as a sector is rated to grow at about 37. Let me make it like this. Is rated to grow at about 37% annually for the next 10 years. So I think that makes sense why Nvidia is expected to grow at 37%. So the intrinsic value for Nvidia is $21. So this is a no-brainer, guys. No-brainer. Looking at the stock of 118, we're slowly getting to that price though. But we were calling this stock out when it was trading at 199, and so now it's getting a little high. I give you that. And if you guys want any stocks, if you have any questions about any stocks or anything, feel free to ask. I'm trying to figure out the best way how you guys want it. Trying to figure that out. But anyways, we'll mess with it. And guys, we're actually 1% to our subscriber goal. So if you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, you'll actually see it change, which is cool. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, let's move on to some other ones here. Another stock here that people have been talking about is gonna be, where is it? Walmart. Ticker symbol WMT here. Walmart stock. You guys can see this great growth. It's sold off a little bit. It's kind of actually on a trend line. So for like a long-term play, long-term, short-term trade could be a little good opportunity here. So Walmart's EPS here is 2.34. Let's go ahead and get the growth rate. I'm not sure what they're expecting for Walmart stock. $68 a share with the analyst. Let's see. The analyst here for Walmart. Let's see what the average growth estimate next year, 10%. I think that's fair. What do you guys think? Do you think Walmart will be growing at 10%? I think so. I think that we've gotten some good couple of earnings. They've either met or exceeded their earnings on the past 4. Average analyst price target of $74. Okay, so let's see. So $58 is given the intrinsic value. Right now, stock's at 68. Yeah, we're actually relatively close to the right now to the target price. So I get that. And if you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. All right, let's move on. We'll move on to another one here. We're going to be going live here today for about 30 minutes or so. So if you guys are new, if you guys want to look at any stocks, all you got to do is ask. One of the stocks here that I do want to talk about is ticker symbol MA. This is MasterCard. MasterCard, one of the reasons I love it here, we'll actually look at this company and do like a lot more further evaluation here. So the EPS right now is 13.9. 13.9, boom. The growth rate, I'm sure it's going to be pretty good because I think they've done pretty well this year. Yeah, up 7.9% year to date. 1 year up 16%. So a lot of good growth. Let's see what the analysts are predicting this year. So growth estimates next year, 16. I say that's fair, right? Just keeping on pace. They're keeping on pace for this year. I would say that's a very fair price. So now looking at this here, the intrinsic value, $4.57. What's the stock price? Whoa, what's going on? Let's see, summary. What is it? $4.57. So it's actually at its current price, a little off a little bit. But one of the reasons here I actually really like this one is if we look at the financials. Let's see if they have it. Gross profit, we've seen all really good increase, but net income right here has increased a bunch. They have a very, very high margin rate. Net margin. I'm just curious. Let's see. Net income 14%. Maybe it's Visa macro trends. Yeah, 46. So the profit margin is 46.5%. We'll leave macro trends up. So what this means is for every $100 MasterCard brings in, they profit $46, which is that's insane. You know, another company that had a really, really high really high one was Visa, ticker symbol V. No results. What? Well, anyways. But yeah, that's a pretty good one here. I wonder if I can search it down here. Visa. There we go. Yeah, see Visa 54%. I thought you'd search there. Okay. Well, which is insane. So every $100 they profit $54 a share, which is really, really crazy because they have a lot of good cash on hand. They're very, very stable company. We've had some questions here about Intel. A lot of people have been asking me about it here. Let's go ahead and pull it up. I'm not a huge fan of this stock, to be honest. And the reason why I'm not is we'll kind of show you guys. So the EPS right now for this is 0.24. And the analyst, you guys can see some, they missed in earnings. They had some beat, but look at this growth estimate. 322% for Intel stock next year. That is the most absurd thing I have ever seen. What company is growing at that rate? Right, if they're growing at that rate, let's see what the stock price should be. It's probably going $134 for Intel. That's trading for $19. That is, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if they have like a 7% return, or 10. Even 10's fair. $5. Let's see what 25%. Let's see what if they can compete with Nvidia at 17%. So even at that mark, it's still like, I don't know, too expensive. I wouldn't buy that thing. That is insane. Who's buying Nvidia? If you are, no, who's buying Intel, not Nvidia? If you're buying Intel, let me know in the comments. Because that is insane. Let's go ahead and look at some other ones here. Let's go back. Boom. Let's go to major news. Let's see if we can. Oh, so we got Google. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Let's look at Google here. Google stock, as you guys can see, sold off here. I actually bought some on this trend line here just for like a long-term, intermediate, term hold here. Let's go ahead and pull up the financials here. Google has good cash on hand too, which is really, really important, especially for like a decent time hold. So expected annual growth rate. I can't remember. I know we've looked at this one in the past. Growth estimates next year 13%. I think that's very, very fair, if not a little modest. What do you guys say? Do you guys think that Google should be trading at 13% next year? I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. That brings the intrinsic value of $214, from a stock that's trading at $159. And looking at their past earnings, beat. Average analyst price targets $203. So this is a buy all day. I know there's a lot of people that are nervous about Google. I give you that, but Google's fair. It's a good company. It's very, very fair here. It's very fair. Let's go ahead. You know what we're going to do? Let's see. And I just want to say to everyone, thanks for hanging out with me so far. If you guys are new, make sure you guys, if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe. If you guys subscribe right now, it should pop up and like ding. So if you aren't subscribed, so make sure you guys check that out. But any other stocks you guys want me to look at, we can just continue to go through them because I enjoy this. This is what a lot of investors don't do, is they don't continue to seek opportunity. Tesla today, look at this. Tesla today down 3%. One of the biggest red stocks here today. So we can actually pull that one up here. Tesla stock, TSLA. Tesla stock, I think we did this one before. Maybe we've even done it today. I don't even remember. I know I bounce around a lot. So Tesla stock here is trading, the average analyst price target is 207 from a stock that's 200. Not good. Look, this is the only thing, I own. What's crazy is I own so much in Tesla. Look at the past. You guys can see the past bad earnings. Oh, my wife joined on TikTok. Hey, Lindsay. And I'm almost done. So the average growth estimate for, wait, let me go back. There we go. So the average growth estimate next year for Tesla stock is 35%, which I think is very, very, very high. That'd give 209. I would expect Tesla next year to bring in probably at maybe 20 if they start changing things around. It's trading at 200. It could be a little it could be a little overvalued Tesla stock here, guys. It's trading at $200. It's just an expensive play. What other stocks do you guys want me to look at? I know you guys have some. What stocks do you guys want me to see? Are they undervalued? What stocks here, guys? We can go ahead and we can look at let's see what the S&P 500 map. JP Morgan Chase, ticker symbol JPM. Let's see if JPM stock, JPM, is undervalued. That is everyone's main question. One of the largest banking companies in the entire world. Year to date, it's up 23%. 5 years. Okay. I like it. Let's see. EPS 17. Nice. The growth rate here. Let's see. I'm expecting double digits. You guys put in some. Okay, I didn't even see it. I'm like so bad here. Let's see. I'll get you guys. So next year they're actually supposed to bring in negative money, so I don't even know if I can do that with my calculator. We can see. Yeah, that's all messed up. Okay. Somebody said AIZ. Let's go ahead and see. Is AIZ. So one of the things we need is, let's see here. So EPS is at 14.9. And the average growth rate, let's see what it's done year to date. So it's up 10%, which is very fair. 1 year, 29. So we've gotten some good growth out of this. All right, let's see. Growth estimates next year, 6.9. Okay. So $287. What's its current price? Okay, so this is one of the plays where this could be the first undervalued, one of the first that actually looks interesting. I would go ahead, obviously look at the fundamentals and all that stuff before buying it. And don't forget, for everyone watching, if you guys want to get this calculator, if you guys are watching, you got to be watching on YouTube. But if you're watching on YouTube, you guys can pick up this calculator. It's actually in the chat room, so feel free to check that out. But somebody said SoFi stock. Is SoFi stock undervalued? Ticker symbol SOFI here. We haven't done this one. We got to make sure. So this one here has a negative EPS. Unfortunately, with this thing here, the intrinsic calculator, we cannot do it. But we can go as 0 earnings and see. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. I just know it's gonna be low, but let's go analyst here. I do have a decent amount of shares of of SoFi. Growth rate next year 160%. I think that's gonna be a very expensive stock. Oh wait, oh, because it's 0. We'll do 1. We'll say somehow. Okay, so I mean, I would pick up some shares of SoFi. I really would. But yeah, that's crazy. So what we need to do the calculator, guys. I should have been more clear with the stocks. You guys can put in any stocks. Don't feel bad or anything. But somebody said here. I'm just trying to read all the comments here on TikTok and stuff. We have so many people joining. But anyways, what we need in order to look at the stocks is a positive EPS. Just put in any stock. And I can tell you what the stock price, the intrinsic value or fair price should be. We got 10 more minutes, guys. We got 10 more minutes, and then I gotta go. I gotta get to bed. My wife is calling my name. Let's see here. What are some other plays here? SoFi was a good one. Man, I'm jealous of that. So let's do some Berkshire Hathaway. That's a good one here. Ticker symbol BRK/B, or yeah, BRK. Yeah, I talk about stocks a lot. on TikTok. I talk about it a lot. So any stocks you guys want me, so Berkshire Hathaway, and everyone watching on TikTok, we're also live on YouTube, so check us out there. We actually have like charts up, and it probably will make a lot more sense. Carter Farr on YouTube, check it out. All right, so Berkshire Hathaway is trading for $438. The EPS is 31. Let's plug this in. I'm excited for this one, to be honest with you. 31. The growth rate, and this is Warren Buffett's stock. So let's see. Should we invest into Warren Buffett's stock here? Growth estimates next year are not even 1%. Let's just see that. So 2, that can't be right. See, this is what I hate, right? They ran these analysts, I swear, they have like the easiest job. They don't even do, like, let's just say if it keeps up what it's doing, 22%. Okay, wow. Okay, well, that would be a very expensive stock. Maybe 10%. 10% modest S&P. Berkshire Hathaway is a buy all day. Man, that's crazy. That's insane. Obviously, guys, we're just looking at the intrinsic calculator, so cut some slack here. All right, let's do like 3 more. Let's do 3 more stocks. What stocks should we look at to determine if they are undervalued? Last 3 here. If you guys don't want to pick any, I will pick some, so don't feel bad. Let's do McDonald's. Mickey D's. What is Mickey D's stock price at? So McDonald's is trading for $2.71. I know McDonald's has been hurting pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I know they've been hurting really bad, just due to inflation. And I actually saw a interview with the CEO of McDonald's, and he was explaining how the cost of pretty much everything has gone up about 40%. So the intrinsic value of McDonald's stock is $237.31. It's trading at, what are we trading at? I didn't even look. $271. So it could be a little overvalued point for what do we got for? Geez, I'm drawing blank. McDonald's Corporation. We'll do 2 more. What other stocks do you guys want me to see? What other stocks here? I'm sure some people asked. What stocks do we want to look at? Or any general questions about investing, right? Any general questions? And don't forget, you guys can get the fair value calculator. ONON. Let's go ahead and pull it up. ONON. All right, so this stock is trading at $40. The EPS is about 54 cents. So let's go ahead and plug that in. The growth rate, let's see what the analysts are saying for this one. So this one here, the average analyst price target right now is $45 a share. The low on the low end's 21, the high end's 57. And the growth estimates next year is 9%. All right, so the fair value, yeah, that's low. It's giving me $12. I think I did something wrong. No, I think what it is the low estimates, to be honest. Yeah, if it keeps up, so this year, this stock's up 50%. If that just say it keeps on track with that, we'll just say that. If it keeps on track with the 50%, then you're looking at about $50 intrinsic value there. Stock ticker ON. I think I did that one. Did I not? ON. Is this it? Oh, ON. Okay. Somebody on TikTok said something else. We'll do yours. We'll do yours. All right, we'll do yours. All right, last one here. Last one, and then we're going to call it a night. So, trading for ON Semiconductors, trading for $71 a share. Let's go ahead, plug that in. The analyst, growth estimates next year, 18%. That's pretty good. What has the stock done this year? Let's see. Let's see if year to date it's down 14%, down 24. Where are we at? It's trading for 71. Somebody said thoughts on Tesla. So, all right. Well, let me give you. Hold on. So ON intrinsic value is 169. This stock's trading for $71. That could be a good buy. I would look at obviously the fundamentals and all that stuff, but this could be a good play. So somebody said thoughts on Tesla. So Tesla, we'll do one last one here. Somebody asked, I gotta deliver. So Tesla stock is trading for about $200. And what I do here, let me show you. Let me flip this around so you guys can see. All right, here we go. All right, so I am using the EPS, and I do remember the growth rate. I'm pretty sure. Paste, and we have this intrinsic calculator right here. So what I do, we'll go and find what the analysts are giving the growth estimate next year, 35%, and we got to remember the $200 because that's what it's trading for. So paste, we paste that in, calculate. So the intrinsic value, if it meets up with, analyst predictions, is 239. So it could represent a good opportunity to buy it. So that's what we do. That's what I was doing. But guys, we're going to end it here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget to, like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the calculator you guys can get. Take care.